Hi guys, this is Fo. EA just announced the Mass Effect Legendary Edition, which is basically a remaster of all three games of the Mass Effects trilogy. Um, Mass Effect also has Andromeda, but that does not count with this game series. Because if you know, Mass Effect is famously has not been updated to the more high resolution gaming that you expect to love. So yeah, basically all three games are being reworked, remastered, and I have to say some of the new artwork and stuff I don't particularly love, particularly this character here. She actually looks a lot uglier based on watching the trailer. So I don't know how I feel about that, but I think they might have updated the model, some of the models, game models, and some of these, or changed some of the effects, so they don't look as you remembered. And so, but yeah, their goal is to not to remake or reimagine the original game, but to make it more modern in the best possible form. So basically, up res into basically 4K, I think is what I remember reading. Now it's Ultra HD, so 4K, yeah. And it's gonna. They're mostly interested in remaking it for Xbox Series X and then PlayStation 5 is I think the ultimate goal was. But obviously, if you're a PC, it will also probably also be made available for you. The one thing I should point out, since I own the games on multiple platform, is that Mass Effect on the PC does not support gamepad. So if you are a gamepad player, it's you have to use a keyboard. I am hoping they fix that in the Legendary Edition where they allow you to use a gamepad. I mean, it seems fairly simple enough to do, and that it also what else? Also support ultra widescreen because I play on an ultra widescreen. And I would just love it for Mass Effect to take advantage of that extra real estate. Again, obviously we don't know what the state is. This is just an announcement. I'm also concerned about pricing because obviously I have owned these games on multiple various places, and I don't really want to pay that much more for basically an updated graphics. And to be honest, I don't know if I want to even go back to replay all three games. That's just my personal opinion on it. I mean, I think if the pricing is good, if the pricing is, not much more than what you would pay. Like I don't want to pay, say, $100 for all three games. I think they should just keep it cheap and maybe make the whole three games $50 if you own the original games. Maybe even make it even cheaper to just upgrade to the new version for like a DLC pricing or something like $20 to update per game. Um, but yeah, that's probably as much as I'm willing to pay. And like I said, if they support ultra wide, if they support gamepad, if they support various things on the PC, I would definitely be interested in it. I am actually, controversially enough, am not interested in the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox Series X. I mean, I'm kind of curious, but it's just something that I'm planning not to get because, ever since I got a really nice PC, several PCs that can play really up to date games, these gaming consoles just aren't very interesting to me anymore. The only thing they serve may actually be just a 4K player. That's basically the only reason why I would ever consider buying them, is so they can play my disc. Other than that, I'm not interested in the consoles itself. I know it's controversial, but because everybody's really in love with Xbox or PlayStation 5. But to me, it's not as interesting as the PC, where the PC is always evolving, and the PC actually has probably more game than PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X combined, and it's always backwards compatible as well. So, well, anyway, that's just my thoughts on it. I'm definitely interested in when the Legendary edition comes out. To tie it in with the Legendary Edition, there you're gonna see like computer cases made in this design and stuff like that. I'll definitely be checking those out too. I mean, probably not gonna be buying them, but I'm interested in more Mass Effect news and stuff like that. But yeah, EA, thanks a lot.